Hey everybody, it's Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage back with you again. Today is going to be a bit of a downtime. Not really downtime, but it's going to be just nice and relaxing. I'm going to show you how to make Momagami papers. But first of all, thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome. I am so happy that you're here. I appreciate you. And thank you for returning to my current subscribers. I appreciate everyone. And you are the reason that I am here showing you these various things. Okay, so what you need for Momagami paper. Simply whatever papers you want to use. Now these are printed out on 40-pound copy paper. So I will do my best with them. They're going to be harder to crunch up. And all these papers are from Artful Era Gallery. And I have linked her shop below. So go ahead and check her out. She's got some beautiful, beautiful kits. Okay, so what you need? Paper, or whatever you want to make into Momagami. I figured these images would look like old documents by the time I'm done. And you just need hand lotion. That's all. Just hand lotion, whatever kind you have. These I've had for like forever. And this is an Avon one that I've had forever. So, and it has a scent. It could have a scent. It could not have a scent. Take it off. Otherwise, it'll be full of the lotion. And I'm not worried about my mat. It actually conditions my mat. There you go. So, we are going to get started and just have a little, restful chat. And I'll let you know what's been going on with me. Okay. First of all, I think I'll shake this one up because it's pretty old. And see how it acts when I squirt it out. Okay. It might be pretty fluidy. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, well, not too bad. So I will just start with this, and I do this, and then I just start putting it on the paper. You can also squirt it on the paper. You get it covered really well. So, and this is on regular copy paper, just the light, just the regular kind. Yeah, so you just put that on there, and you put it on there. And it's okay if it soaks in. It's going to all come out in the wash. Now, when I scrunch it up, I need to be careful when I bring it back, open it back up, because it is lighter paper, it may tear. Okay, so you just bring it up, and then you just start doing this. You just squish it up real good, put all the lotion from your hands on there. Like finger painting when you're a child. Make a big mess. Like I said, I'm not worried about my mat. By the time it's all said and done, it'll be all nice and conditioned. You can wipe it down if you want. Doesn't matter. Okay, now this is the part that you have to be very, very careful about with light, regular copy paper. Okay. Here we go. I think that's wrinkled up really well. So when this dries, it's going to have the feel of like parchment or leather. Yeah, so I'm going to put that aside for now. and let it start drying. And let's try another one. Let's try one of these birds on the heavier paper. I'm anxious to see how that works. So there we go. And you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, she's ruining that picture. No, I'm not ruining anything. Oh yeah, this is going to condition it real nice so I can, I'm just picking it up to do it because it is a firmer paper. It's heavier. So I'm going to get it good and soaked in here. Fun, fun. Okay, so what's been happening with me? Well, what hasn't been happening with me? A week ago yesterday, a week ago today, actually, we got confirmation that our house is paid off. Yay! That is such a big praise. I tell you what, we have worked so hard for so long. Okay, that started our week. I noticed it was received on Monday. Tuesday we got confirmation. And then I had to go and get my license, my driver's license renewed. Well, in the past, because I have been divorced and had a document with my divorce name on it when I got remarried, I had just kept that name. And so, yeah, I have to hand in my birth certificate, my marriage certificate to my ex, who has now since been passed away, my divorce papers from him, and my marriage license to my current husband, as well as 2 things showing that I live at this address. Okay, so based on that and from the past, the people I've had to deal with at the DMV, I didn't have very good experiences. Okay, here's our birdie. I think he's going to come out really cool looking. And what you can do is you can, let's scrunch it up again, get some more wrinkles down toward the bottom here. You can go over it lightly with your Distress ink over the top of the ridges, and that's probably what I'll do when I use this. Now, these papers that oops, I tore it a little bit. That's all right. These papers that I am using right now, that I'm doing right now, will be used in a project later this month. Okay, so it's a little bit torn. So I see how that paper reacts, but that's okay because it'll look old and like parchment. Okay, I'll put that aside. And then I'll put these out to dry in a better spot after I'm done. Okay, so on Thursday, see, I got that notice on Tuesday or Wednesday. I was like, oh, yay. So then I proceeded to try and get an appointment to go in. No appointments available. None. None. Not even for a month. And my birthday is in September, so I thought, I am getting on this now. In case I need anything else, which I shouldn't, then I have time to do it. Okay, so I called the main number, and she says, oh, you don't need an appointment. They take walk-ins for that. And I go, really? Okay, well, then I'm going to walk in. So I had planned that. Let's see, when did I plan that for? Maybe I got it later in the week. So I went in on Friday, but the day before that, as you probably know, or if you're new, you don't know, I do have chickens. I have 5 hens that are my babies. And One of them ended up with a blockage in her crop, which is in the front, in their chest part, and that is where the food goes before it gets dispersed to the rest of their body. Well, it was blocked, and she was huge. Okay. I'm freaking out. There's no vets around that will look at chickens. They think that they are exotics, and so no, they don't touch them. We have a vet here in town, but no. So I was like, okay. So I started doing my research, and I have a big chicken health handbook by Gail Demereau. And it explained in there the surgery that can be performed. Oh, but it should be done by a vet. Well, if you don't have a vet and you don't have the money for a vet, then what do? So I went on YouTube and I ran across this amazing video of this family doing this surgery for their daughter's chicken. And, you know, a lot of people think, oh, they're just chickens. No, they are our pets. And they're my babies. And so I'm going to do anything I can to make them more comfortable. So I watched it, and at first I was like freaking out. I even called a friend. No, I won't do them. I won't touch them. And she would just let them die. And that's what would happen if you don't intervene, because they're not getting the nutrients that they need from the food in the crop going through their body. And I go, okay, well, thanks for no help. So I went back to the video and I go, if they can do it, I can do it. Okay, what supplies do I need? Got the supplies all in Saturday afternoon. So Sunday, I asked my husband, can we forego church so that I can give her the surgery and then I can keep an eye on her for the day? He goes, absolutely. And so he assisted me, bless his heart, and we got it done. Now, I was a nervous wreck, but as soon as I started on her, and she was being such a brave little girl, I started getting this stuff out. You have to go in and then you pull all this goopy, grassy junk out that just got completely jammed up because she was just porking out on. I let him into the grassy area for a while, and she was just going to town, obviously, each time. And then if their pH balance gets messed up, it won't disperse the food correctly. So anyway, yeah. So she had to have been really working at it. So when I started pulling things out of her, I was like, oh my gosh, you poor little thing. I mean, it was grass and grass. And I had a dish with a plastic bag in it so we could, pitch it. The dish was like this, about 6 inches, I guess, and about this deep, about 2 to 3 inches deep. It was full in this little chicken's crop. That thing was so stretched out that every time she would try and walk, her nails on her toes would get stuck in her feathers. It was hanging down. And I remember being pregnant and large and my belly hanging down. That's pretty much how she looked. Oh, that poor dear. And so, yeah, I got it done. And she has since been doing really well. I've had her in a puppy playpen, which I use as a brooder or for a sick girl. And she's eating on her own. She's drinking on her own. She's pooping, which is wonderful. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with myself. I told my husband, I said, well, now that I've got one under my belt, I'm not going to be afraid of that anymore. And I still have the supplies, the tools and all that needed. And I know exactly what's needed and all that stuff. So yeah, I got it done. That was on Sunday. Now, on Friday, when I had to go to the DMV, I went in and we got there early. My husband insisted on being there with me, bless his heart. And we got there about a half an hour before they opened. And I was a nervous wreck the entire time. They gave us a number before we even went in, which was awesome. And so we didn't have to wait very long. And I got myself called up there, did my eye exam, and, I had told them what I needed, and I just handed her the folder with all my stuff in there. And she took the papers that she needed to scan, like my birth certificate and where I live, from the utility bill, blah, blah, blah. And went through like a breeze. She was so kind, and we even chatted, and I was like, wow, what a difference. And because the bad experiences I had were from another location that they have long since shut down, thank goodness. So that's why I was so nervous. But anyway, got that done, and then I got that surgery for my girl done. And then yesterday I had to go to the dentist because I've been having a pain in one of my teeth. It's like, really? Okay, let's have another thing pile up here. And I need a root canal and a crown. So I have that set up for the end of this month, the 30th. Yeah, so that's been my week. Just a week with all this stuff going on. But I've made it through the week, and now I'm back at doing my videos, because when I was going through all this stuff, I couldn't do my videos ahead of time. I couldn't get to them and even concentrate to be able to do them. So, but I'm back. I'm here. I'm making my videos. And this one will come out on Thursday. This is a Tuesday. This one will come out in just a couple days. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, I've got all my papers done. Easy, right? Lotion and squishing. That's pretty much what it entails. And then just let it dry. I let them dry overnight. And when they are dry, they are so soft and pliable, and they just feel old. And then you can distress them up. You can, we're going to use these in a project, like I said, at the end of the month. And so yeah, I'm done with that project. Quick, right? Easy? Yeah, give it a go. I learned it from watching Gail Agostinelli on YouTube, and she was just yakking away and doing it too, same as me. So it doesn't take very long. It's only been not even 20 minutes. So I hope you give this a try. This will be the end of this video, and you will be seeing these in a project at the end of this month. So I hope you guys give it a go. Have some fun with it. Show me, or at least let me know that you're trying them. And I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.